5 गते साँझ 6:30 बजेबाट सेसन सुरु गर्छौँ भनेर भनेको थियौँ। त्यही सेसनलाई लिएर आज हामी उपस्थित भएका छौँ र जति पनि साथीहरू अहिले हामीसँग युट्युबमा जोडिनु भएको छ, युट्युबबाट हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ, फेसबुकबाट हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने हजुरहरू डाइरेक्ट हाम्रो जुम सेसनमा पनि जोडिन सक्नुहुन्छ यो जुम आइडी पासकोड युज गरेर। आजदेखि फर्मली हामीले यो मोफाको सेसन सुरु गर्दैछौँ, सेक्सन विशेष गरी सेक्सन अफिसरलाई टार्गेट गरेर। र आजको सेसनमा चाहिँ हामीले पेपर 1 फर्स्ट पेपर है, फर्स्ट पेपर मोफा स्पेसिफिक इङ्ग्लिस ल्याङ्ग्वेज क्लास आजबाट सुरु हुँदैछ। यसको टाइम रेगुलर अब 6:30 PM, डेली 6:30 PM। हजुरहरूको फर्स्ट पेपरलाई र बाँकी रिटर्न पेपरलाई असर नपर्ने गरी 6:30 PM मा यो सेसन सुरु गरेको छौँ र यो सेसन लगत्तै हजुरको पेपर 2 पनि सुरु हुन्छ हो। फर्स्ट पेपरलाई इङ्ग्लिस ल्याङ्ग्वेजको लागि राजीव सरले हजुरहरूलाई फेसिलिटेट गर्नुहुनेछ भने हाम्रो सेकेन्ड पेपर जुन फरेन पोलिसी एन्ड इन्टरनेसनल रिलेसन छ, फरेन पोलिसी इन्टरनेसनल रिलेसनको लागि तपाईँ मन्त्रालयकै सरहरू आएर हजुरहरूलाई पढाउनु हुनेछ है, फोरेन अफेयर्सकै सरहरू आएर हजुरहरूलाई पढाउनु हुनेछ। त्यही भएर तपाईँहरू एकदमै ढुक्क भएर क्लास जोइन गर्दा हुन्छ। जति पनि साथीहरू जोइन गरिसक्नु भएको छ अलराइट, जोइन गर्नु भएको छैन, क्लास हेरेर जोइन गर्छु भनेर बस्नु भएको छ भने अब ढिलो नगर्नुहोस्। आजदेखि चाहिँ हामीले फर्मल्ली यो सेसनलाई अगाडि बढाउँदैछौँ है। आजबाट फर्मल स्टार्ट साँझ 6:30 बजे सबैजना साथीहरूले युट्युबमा पनि नोटिफिकेसन पाउनुभयो होला, एपमा पनि तपाईँलाई नोटिफिकेसन आएको छ र मोस्ट प्रोबेबली केही साथीहरूले एसएमएस पनि पाउनु भएको होला है। सबैजनालाई क्लासमा स्वागत गर्दै आजको सेसनलाई हामी सुरु गर्छौँ। फर्स्ट पेपर पेपर 1 इङ्ग्लिस ल्याङ्ग्वेज राजीव सरले पढाउनुहुन्छ। मार्क्स वेटेज थाहा छ हजुरलाई, 100 मार्क्स वेटेज छ र यसको बारेमा आज सम्पूर्ण कुरा सरहरूले राजीव सरले तपाईँहरूलाई आज इन्फर्म गर्नुहुनेछ। र राजीव सरले अर्को पेपर पनि हजुरको लिनुहुन्छ जुन चाहिँ हो सेक्सन अफिसर फर्स्ट पेपरको इङ्ग्लिस ल्याङ्ग्वेज कम्पिटेन्स टेस्ट। त्यसको पनि बिहान क्लास सुरु भइसकेको छ आजदेखि नै। आजबाट बिहान 6 बजेको सेसन सुरु भएको छ र मोफा स्पेसिफिक चाहिँ हाम्रो साँझ 6:30 बजे यो रेगुलर सेसन अब अगाडि बढ्छ। जति पनि साथीहरू फर्स्ट पेपरको नि प्रिपरेसन गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ, सेकेन्ड थर्डको पनि गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ, फोर्थको र मोफा स्पेसिफिक पेपरको प्रिपरेसन गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने कम्प्लिट सेसन इङ्ग्लिस मिडियममा एभाइलेबल छ। इङ्ग्लिस मिडियमको क्लासहरू चलिरहेको छ। जति पनि साथीहरू सेक्सन अफिसरको प्रिपरेसन इङ्ग्लिस मिडियमबाट गर्छु भनेर सोच्नु भएको छ भने तपाईँहरू एकचोटि एडुसफ्ट एकाडेमीमा सम्पर्क गरेर क्लासमा जोडिन सक्नुहुन्छ। र तपाईँहरूलाई डेमो क्लास हेर्नु छ भने एडुसफ्ट एकाडेमीको एप हजुरले डाउनलोड गर्नुहोस्। एपमा हामीले डेमो सेसन भनेर राखेको छौँ। सम्पूर्ण इङ्ग्लिस सेसन डेमो सेसन हजुरहरूले एपबाटै हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। त्यही भएर तपाईँले एप डाउनलोड गर्नु भएको छैन भने पनि हजुरले एप डाउनलोड गर्नुभयो भने कम्प्लिट डेमो सेसन हजुरले हेर्न मिल्छ है। डेमो सेसन भनेपछि डेमोको लागि मात्रै बनाएको सेसन होइन कि, जुन हाम्रो रेगुलर क्लास नै छ, रेगुलर क्लास नै हजुरले डेमोबाट एक्सेस गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। ठिक छ ल ल यो क्लास हामीले आजबाट फर्मली सुरु गऱ्यौँ। मैले फेरि पनि भने हजुरलाई र आजको जुन सेसन छ आजको चाहिँ पेपर 1 इङ्ग्लिस ल्याङ्ग्वेज है, यसको मार्क्स वेटेज 100 मार्क्स थाहा छ हजुरहरूलाई। के पढ्नुपर्छ सबै राजीव सरले हजुरहरूलाई इन्फर्म गर्नुहुन्छ र लगत्तै यसको लगत्तै हाम्रो पेपर 2 पनि सुरु गर्दैछौँ है। यसमा तपाईँहरूले कम्प्लिट डेली लाइभ क्लास हजुरहरूले एपबाटै जोइन गर्ने हो र कम्प्लिट सेसनको ब्याकअप भिडियो पनि हजुरहरूले पाउनुहुन्छ। हजुरहरूले अलग्गै क्लास छुट्यो अथवा केही गरी क्लास एटेन्ड गर्न पाउनु भएन भने क्लास छुट्ने भन्ने हुँदैन। यो जति पनि डेली लाइभ सेसन हुन्छ यो सबै लाइभ सेसनको चाहिँ हजुरहरूले कम्प्लिट ब्याकअप क्लास एपबाटै एक्सेस गर्न मिल्छ, एपमा पाउनुहुन्छ है। सबै ब्याकअप भिडियो भयो। तपाईँलाई चाहिने नोट्सहरू सबै पिडिएफ फर्ममा कम्प्लिट इङ्ग्लिस मिडियम नोट्स हजुरहरूले एपमै भेट्नुहुन्छ। र जुन टेस्ट सिरिजको कुराहरू छ, मोक टेस्टको कुराहरू छ, त्यो भनेको रेगुलर क्लासकै क्रममा हप्ताको एकचोटि दुईचोटि सरहरूले तपाईँहरूलाई पास्ट इयर क्वेसनसँग एकदम फेमिलियर गराएर अगाडि बढाइहाल्नुहुन्छ। ठिक छ र यो क्लास जोडिनलाई हजुरहरूले यो भिडियोको डिस्क्रिप्सनमा, जो साथीहरू अहिले युट्युबमा हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भिडियोको डिस्क्रिप्सनमा हजुरहरूलाई वाट्सएपको लिङ्क छ, डाइरेक्ट क्लिक गरेर हजुरहरूले वाट्सएपमा मेसेज गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। ओर एल्स यु क्यान कन्ट्याक्ट इन दिस नम्बर है। यो नम्बरहरूमा हजुरहरूले कन्ट्याक्ट गर्दा पनि हुन्छ। र फी पनि मैले हजुरहरूलाई भनिदिएँ, धेरै साथीहरूले फी कति हो भनेर सोध्नुहुन्छ। फी एकदमै नोमिनल छ। यो मोफा स्पेसिफिक पेपर 1 र पेपर 2 को फी हामीले मात्र 10,000 रुपिस राखेको छौँ है। 10,000 छ फी। हजुरहरूले 10,000 मा चाहिँ मोफा स्पेसिफिक है यो मात्रै पेपरहरू चाहिँ हजुरहरूले 10,000 मा इनरोल गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ है। यति भन्दै आजको सेसनलाई फर्दर कन्टिन्यू गर्न म राजीव सरलाई स्टुडियोमा इन्भाइट गर्दैछु। तपाईँहरू एकछिन वेट गरिदिनुहोस्।
Hello and welcome to English session. My name is Rajiv. Can you hear me? Uh, right. Am I audible? Audible? Well, so I want to welcome all of you students over here. Now, Kishan sir had already said thank you a lot, sir. So let's begin with the topic, students. First and foremost, extra paper 1 4th जुन हामीहरू भन्छौँ English language को paper हो. This is an English language paper which consists 100 marks. Obviously, अब यो 100 marks को questions, how this 100 marks is segregated, let me tell you first. So it has 4 different sections, students. Section A, Section B, Section C, and Section D. So Section A is about composition. Section A is about composition, and what kinds of composition is it? It's an essay composition. It's an essay composition. It's an essay composition. It's an essay composition, and when we talk about this essay, you have written a lots of essay in your past, students, your academics, but let me tell you, the essay of MOFA is different than what you used to write in your past academic years. It was academic paper. This is not only academic. This is content-based essay. So as it is a content-based essay, you need to prepare something in order to gain mastery over it. First and foremost, students, body introduction, body, and conclusion is the template of writing an essay. But before that, you should know, right, areas from where you are likely to ask questions. So I would like to tell you that there are some of the probable areas from where you will be asked questions. The first area and most common area is about foreign policy and diplomacy. This is the most important one. You are going to read extra paper 2nd regarding foreign policy and international relationship. That particular paper will be your foundations that will give you insight to write an essay. So from foreign policy, questions have been asked a lot, students. So prepare from foreign policy and diplomacy. यो एउटा एरियाबाट क्वेशन्स आउन सक्दछ. At the same time, you will also be asked questions from geopolitics and strategic foreign. Right? What kinds of questions will be asked from there? We will be talking about it in our regular class. Likewise, prepare from economic diplomacy. Right now, I'm telling you all these things so that whenever you are preparing for your rest of your paper, Loksewa का लागि अन्य prepare गर्दै गर्दाखेरि you will be giving more focus upon economic diplomacy also, right? Like that, there is another area. This is soft power and cultural diplomacy. When you understand all this content, then it will be easier for you to justify the questions. Another one is current global issues. What are the global issues? We will be talking about it in our regular class, definitely. Nepal diaspora and remittance could be another areas where you are going to focus. Another one is good governance and foreign service reform, and these are the areas, students. These are the areas. Well, each and every areas that we discussed right now, that we are discussing now, has a template. I'm going to provide you that template so that your writing essay will be easier. The work of a facilitator is to make this complex topic also simple. So I will try my level best to guide you, and obviously it is of 20 marks questions. प्रश्न पनि 20 marks को सोध्छ, and that's why it is the tougher one. Suppose one of the example you can see over here in our whiteboard, students, that is asked from foreign policy and diplomacy. This is a model question, students. Diplomacy has been defined as the management of relations between independent states by the process of negotiation. So, what is our questions? We need to understand our questions. What is diplomacy? So, diplomacy is the management of relationship between the states and other international players through the process of negotiation. Now, this is a background information you are given. You are asked to write an essay about the major events of modern international diplomacy that have resolved conflict through the process of negotiation and at the same time shape the world in which we live. So for it, you should know what is negotiation, how negotiation improved the relationship, and what are the major events of foreign international diplomacy. So isn't it content based? Content based nature. Like that, students. Like that. Essay on Sino-Nepal diplomatic relationship. This is China, students. What is the diplomatic relationship between Nepal and China, Nepal and India, Nepal and US? We will be working upon it. What points should be included whenever you are writing such essay? We will be talking about it as well. Right? Is it clear, everybody? Well, so I have already told you, but let me tell you the template. Obviously, each and every essay begins with introductions, but in our introductions, we know there is introduction, there is body, and there is conclusion. But we have problem. We have problem regarding what to write in introduction. So in your introduction section, students, there should be three different elements. We are going to check about these things. There should be a hook statement that should be supported by background informations, background information, informations, and based upon the questions that is asked in your exam, you are going to create a thesis statement. Development of thesis statement. Development of thesis statement is STATMENT. Thesis statement is quite challenging, but once you know how to write it, it becomes a piece of cake. Very easy job. Well, माइकको भोइस एकदम डिस्टर्ब भइरहेको छ. Okay, block God. Can we take only extra paper 1 as per our convenience? Definitely you can. Right? Definitely you can. This is my paper. I will ask admin. You can take it. Okay. So this is our introduction section, students. And not only introduction, students, you also need to know how to write the body. Is body part begins with a topic sentence. Look at here what types of jargon I am using here. कस्तो कस्तो jargon use गरिरहेको छु. Thesis statement भने अहिले आएर I am talking about topic sentence. What is this topic sentence? Right? Topic sentence should always be followed by supporting details. Generally, supporting details can be justified by citing 5 and 1 questions. 5W and 1 as questions, 5W and 1 as questions. Writing essay is also like doing experiment in the lab, students. In lab we have chemicals, right? Over here in paper we don't have chemicals but words. You need to prove what you are saying. You need to prove your claim. You are going to make a claim in this topic statement regarding, okay, as far as question is concerned, and in order to justify your claim, you need to draw the supporting details. After drawing these supporting details, it should be followed by evidences or example. Evidences or examples, students. Evidences or examples, right? It could be imaginary one, it could be factual one. Better it would be if you can cite the factual evidence to support your claims. After writing these examples, you are going for the closing one. Closing one is also very important, students, because when you are closing your first paragraph, then you are going to pave the way to second paragraph also. So it is also called transitional point, where you are going to end one ideas and going to and let the reader or let the examiner know that you are going to talk about another topic. Okay, I have sent Facebook request to you. As soon as possible, accept it. Okay, sir. By sharing, I would like. I could not read. Okay, I will read all of your messages later on. Okay, Raja Babu, don't worry. I will read later on. So obviously, you need to write conclusion also. Now, let me tell you, students, essay writing is not that easy one. यो सबैभन्दा गाह्रो फिजे लाग्न सक्छ धेरै जसोलाई, बिकज आई नो द्याट धेरै जसोले चाहिँ आफ्टर द भ्याकेन्सी अनाउन्समेन्ट यु स्विच योर इन्ट्रेस्ट टु मोफा. ट्रु अर नट, राइट? भ्याकेन्सी अनाउन्समेन्ट भइसकेपछि मात्रै तपाईँहरूले इन्ट्रेस्ट स्विच गर्नुभयो, प्रशासन, राजस्व, अन्य सेक्टरबाट मोफामा स्विच गर्नुभयो भनेपछि essay is not going to be that easy if you do not practice it well, student. Because you need to write a long essay. you are asked to write an essay about 800 to 1000 word limits. 800 देखि 1000 वटा शब्दको जिन्दगीमा नलेखेको त्यत्रो paper how to write. We will be talking about that thing. Don't worry, we will be doing all these things, and plus there will be third line गयो भने backup video is there. You can check it. Now next one. This is section B. Section B is also very interesting topic, and you know what? It is of 30 marks question. Section A is of 20 marks. Section B is of 30 marks. Section B is of 30 marks, where you are asked two questions. In your section A essay, students, there are options, right? Maybe there can be 3, but if not 3, definitely 2. At least two questions, two topics are given, out of which you will be choosing one and going to write an essay upon one essay. But there can be 3 also, out of which you can only choose one. Only one essay is to be written. But in translation, students, there is no choice. There is given a text of English. There is given a text of English. A text of English 1, and another text is given in Nepali. So whatever text is given to you, you need to know that, you need to understand that they are called source language. They are called SOURC, source language. Source language, NGUAGED language. Given text is always source language, students, and asked text is targeted language. So you need to change the source language into targeted language. Whenever you are changing source language into targeted language, there you can do some of the, so you can apply some of the technique, like let's say, like addition means you can add something, you can add by yourself, right? There you can do the subtraction, which is called deletion, subtraction, addition, subtraction, and another what? Multiplication. No. It's not multiplication. It is called replacement. Addition, subtraction, and multiplication. You keep on going for division also. अनि अर्को भनेको चाहिँ replacement. REPLACEMENT. What did I write over here? Replacement. Replacement. Because some of the words, exact translation हुँदैन. There are 3 levels of translation, students. There are 3 levels of translation, which we will be doing in our regular session. But let me tell you, students, जति बेला English को text लाई you are translating it into English, into Nepali, think that you are telling the same thing one who knows not English. जसलाई English नै आउँदैन उले सबै कुराहरु बुझ्नु पर्छ. So यो बेलामा there is definitely a cultural gap between the source language and targeted language. That's why we can play with the words. We can go for addition, we can go for subtraction, we can go for replacement of some of the words, students. So there is no problem. Meaning based translation. Mic ko sound ma echo आइरहेको छ. Okay, my admin, please adjust my mic, because I can do nothing more than making some movement over here. Mic ma problem आइरहेको छ अरे, बुझ्न गाह्रो भएको होला. So please यसलाई हेर्दिनु होला. Translation. Have you understood this thing? Suppose now you may be thinking, what types of text are there? You know what, students? Translation is two translations are there: English to Nepali and Nepali to English. Or means option. English to Nepali and another is Nepali to English. Both you need to attempt. And you attempt गर्दै गर्दाखेरि one text is of 15 marks question. 15 marks question. And when it is 15 marks question, obviously you don't expect, right, a small length text. It is about 400 to 500 word limits text. 400 to 500 word limit text. 400 to 5 limit text. Suppose I just want to show you one real text that was asked in your past. Can you read this? You पढ्न सक्नुहुन्छ तपाईहरुले? Can you read this one? ल. Okay, whoever are watching us live in our Facebook, you can comment also. You cannot read it properly, right? You cannot read it properly. We will be providing you its PDF. I mean, सबै टेक्स्टहरुको चाहिँ how we are going to read? We are going to read another way. Suppose how to translate the words and so on. Basic fundamental ideas will be discussed in class. Experiment हुन्छ नि, applications of our principle into practice. Applications of our principle into practice, and we are going to practice that things. त्यो practice गर्ने सेटहरु चाहिँ examination को पेपर नै हुनेछ. किनकि if we have ample question set students, questions from 2070 to 2080 2080 10 वटा पेपरहरु मध्ये 8 वटा पेपरहरु हामीसँग छ. त्यो 7 वटा पेपरहरु हामीहरु पढ्ने छौं. We can read. Your sound is so sound. Your sound is so sound. Okay, I did not get it, Raja Babu. But anyway, so this type PDF will be given to you, and you will be doing, you will be solving it at your home after learning the tricks, and after that we will discuss it. That's why yesterday I have told you there is daily live interaction session. Okay, so let's see over here. This is Nepali. Sorry, this is English text. The word philosophy is one of the meaning by no means fixed. Look at here. We don't need to translate this by no means. Like the word religion, it has one sense when we use to describe certain features of historical, cultural, and another when used to donate a story or an attitude of mind. Look, the text will be longer. पढ्दै जाँदाखेरि you will be lost in the cloud. के हो? But we will break it and we will make it grand. Another one, students. Another one. This is of Nepali text. This is one Nepali text. Right? नेपाललाई कृषि प्रधान राष्ट्र भन्ने गरिन्छ मा फरक छ. This is a text students asked in the past, right? Recent text 2080. कृषिमा ठूलो संख्यामा जनता आश्रित रहने कारणले यसो भन्नु स्वाभाविकै पनि हो, something, right? Now translating English to Nepali, let me tell you my experience is student. Translating English text into Nepali is comparatively easier because we have good vocabulary of Nepali. As I have already told you, we can replace some of the word also. Then if you do not understand the exact word, by understanding the context, by comprehending the context, we can at least determine or assume the word to be what. But when you translate English text into Nepali text into English, you must have a good vocabulary. I will be providing you a list of vocabulary that can help you to understand, that can help you frequently use bhune jasta shabdharu huन्छन्. That such vocabulary list I will be providing you. Okay. Now let's see about comprehension and Précis writing. Comprehension and Précis writing. I need to check the time also. Comprehension and Précis writing. Comprehension. This is comprehension is reading comprehension students, and Précis writing is changing a large text of 450 to 500 long text, medium length text into 1/3 of its original. Ek tritamsa, that is what we call it. But it has a certain things. It is not like summary writing. It is not like summary writing. Summary writing that you used to do in your college or university. It's not like summary writing. It has also a way of doing it. That is what we are going to learn. Précis writing can be another challenging problem for you. Right? Hearनुहोस्, reading essay भनेको लेख्न त लेखिन्थ्यो, but it is of 800 to 1000 word list, challenging. Translation, most of you have never ever done in your life. Most of you, few of you must have done, but most of you have never ever done translation. So कहिले गर्दै नगरेको कुरा गर्नु छ, त्यो पनि जिन्दगी बनाउन प्रब्लम नै हुन्छ. Sincerity level highest चाहिन्छ. And Précis writing, right? 95% whoever are present right now in my Zoom meeting, right? तपाईहरुले गर्नु भएको जस्तो लाग्दैन 95% ले. Have you done Précis writing before? Précis प्रे र सी भन्ने त्यसलाई उच्चारण गर्न आएको थिएन भन्नुभएको छ. नो वरी, जाने त्यहाँ हामीले बोल्नु पर्दैन, कतिजनाले हामीले गरेका थियौँ. दिवस वेलकम. ओके वेलकम. राजा बाबुले गर्नुभएको रहेछ, सो थोरैले गर्नुभएको रहेछ, धेरैले गर्नुभएको छैन. दिस इज अल्सो इम्पोर्टेन्ट वान. Comprehension is comprehension. In comprehension, it is like reading a text students. Reading a text, there is given a text students followed by 5 different questions. Each question consists of 3 marks. हरेक प्रश्न, हरेक questions को answer 3 marks का लागि हुनेछ. So reading comprehension will be of 15 marks and Précis writing will be of 15 marks. So altogether section 3 is of 30 marks. 30 marks को section this marks को section C. So reading comprehension, there are 5 different question students, but let me tell you, there are different types of questions: explicit questions and implicit questions, direct questions and indirect questions, expressed question and unexpressed question, where you need to know if the question is fact based, or it is language based, or even it is inferential questions, or it is thematic questions. We need to know, and after knowing the type of questions, we can write its answer. It's not like choosing the right answer out of 4 options. It is like writing, rewriting. First you need to locate the word, where the word is located, where the subject is given. After that you need to read the subject, make a inference, and after drawing the inference, try to rephrase it. Answer भेट्न पनि भेटिन्छ, तर how to rewrite it, that's another challenge of reading comprehension. Because okay Raja Babu, so it's good to see you over here. Hope that भोलिदेखिको क्लासमा तपाईहरु सबैजना आउनु हुनेछ. So comprehension को questions पनि हेरौँ है. Comprehension को questions, this is a text, right? This is a text of 2080. This is a text of 2080. You can see over here, this is really a long text. It's really a long text. यसलाई अलिकति डिवाइड गरौँ ल, अलिकति काटेर देखाउँछु, केही पढ्न सक्नुहुन्न. It is not legible one. Now you can see these things. Diplomacy is established method of influencing the decision and behavior of foreign government and people through dialogue, negotiation, and other major sorts of war of violence. So this is a text. This text is followed by 5 different questions. Suppose, what is the meaning of the word diplomacy? So you need to write answer based on the text. Your base of answering is definitely a text, but there is where your creativity and your, let's say, critical brain works. The answer how you can easily find it in our first section. What is diplomacy? It is asked. Diplomacy is the established method of influencing the decision and behavior of foreign government. But if you write this one, you cannot justify it. You need to rephrase it. How? I will teach you. Right? Having said these things, let's talk about Précis writing. Précis writing, you are given a text. The text is definitely not that short. As I've already told you, 400 to 500 word limit text. So it is the medium length text, and you need to condense it to 1/3 of its original length. Okay, let's see the example of it also. Let's see the example of it. Okay, this is of 2076 MOFA questions, where you are asked to summarize the given text in 1/3 of its original length, and it has some of the way, students. It has some of the way. So some of the ways you can figure it out. Right? This is the summary writing, and yes, whenever you are reading the Précis, whenever you are reading the text for Précis writing, you should focus upon the main argument. What is the main argument of it? What is the central theme development, or how the central theme development is there? If there is any agreement, examples and evidences. What is the work purpose of the work? What is the intended impact of the message, and how it is addressing the concern? We are going to focus upon these 6 different impact, and we will be talking about it. Right? Okay. So अब अर्को भनेको चाहिँ हेर्नुस् है. Next one is, अब यसलाई चाहिँ डेभलपमेन्ट, यो जुन तपाईहरुलाई मैले लेखाएको छु नि, यहाँ देखिएको छ, यसैको एउटा tentatively we have done this one. This is the sample answer of this text, students. This is the translated version. How can we write the Précis writing? So Précis writing always begins with a headline. Headline means topic. Headline means topic. The threat of infrastructure development to Nepal's conservative efforts. And this is how you are going to begin. The text argues that infrastructure development in Nepal threatens the country's conservation's achievement, jeopardizing wildlife and natural habitat. Okay, so it's signing over here. It is difficult to read, but when we write, we will gain mastery on it. Now, finally, we have diplomatic correspondence. Diplomatic correspondence is one of the practical things that you are going to encounter day to day when you become a diplomat or foreign officer. And it has 4 of the things, students, which we are going to know. You need to draft the first person note and third person note, joint committee, and press state. out of which you will be asked only 2 marks questions. Each question consists of 10 marks. So our section D will be of 20 marks questions. Out of these 4 topics, 2 questions maybe from first person or joint community. Usually there are the most of the time, if you look at the past questions, then you can see that the past papers are heavily crowded with drafting a first person note and drafting the joint community. It is the most easiest one. It is the most easiest one. Why it is easiest one? Because it has a structure, and when you read that, you need to mug up that structure. You need to mug up some of the structure. You structure roteपछि you are going to write this thing. Suppose some of the questions I'm showing you over here. These are the questions asked in the past students. This is the these questions you can find it in MOFA model questions in 2073. Easier type of questions was asked. You are asked to draft a congratulations message to the President Donald Trump on the occasion of the assumption of the high office of the President of United States of America on the behalf of Nepali counterpart. And maybe this time also he is the president. Okay, if the question is asked, then it is almost out questions you can easily do. Having said all these things, students, I'm going to take a leave from you all. I will begin my class from tomorrow, right, at 6:30, and I want to see you all. If you have any of your queries or questions, you can ask over here, or you can also text me in my WhatsApp number 98510 41737. Please text only, okay? Text only. You can WhatsApp here. Text only. Having any queries, right? I have my Facebook page also. My Facebook page is English with Rajiv sir. English with Rajiv sir. With Rajiv sir, you can interact. You can interact here also. If you send message, I will be definitely responding you. Tomorrow is Saturday. Not that very busy day for me tomorrow, so I am going to end this session. Preeti says tomorrow is Saturday. Oh, Saturday not Sunday. Sunday. Sorry. So will you take class tomorrow as well? No, no, no. Saturday late. आज भोलिको शनिबार चाहिँ बक्स दिनुहोस् मलाई अर्को शनिबारको बेलामा. We'll be deciding it on Friday. So thank you very much, students. Bye bye, and as always, namaste.
तपाईँहरूलाई है यही टाइम 6:30 PM मा हजुर सन्डेबाट चाहिँ रेगुलर क्लास हुन्छ. साथीहरू अहिले जोडिनु भएको छ रेगुलर क्लास नम्बर र WhatsApp or you can directly contact WhatsApp message regarding पेपर अथवा पेपर 1 हामीले अहिले त्यसरी क्लास शेड्युल गरेको छैन. पेपर 1 अलगै पेपर अलगै भनेर हजुरले यति कुरामा ढुक्क हुनु. पेपर 2 को क्लास यही पेपर 1 त हजुरलाई डाउट हुनै परेन. पेपर 2 क्लासको पनि डाउट हुनु पर्छ. बिकज वी आर conducting it from a very esteemed faculty जसले पढाइरहनु भएको छ र फोरेन अफेयर्स है मिनिस्ट्रीबाटै बिलोङ गर्नु अन्डर सेक्रेटरी हुनुहुन्छ. त्यही भएर हजुर ढुक्क भएर यो क्लास जोइन गर्दा है जसरी सरले क्लास लिनु भएको छ त्यसरी क्लास अगाडि बढ्छ. रिगार्डिङ सेकेन्ड पेपर एज वेल, त्यही भएर हजुर है कस्तो हुन्छ कस्तो अहिले हामीले फ्याकल्टीलाई एकदमै ओपन टाइममा आउन नमिलेर अरूहरू अलरेडी मिनिस्ट्रीमै हुनुभएको वी कुडन्ट डु द्याट ओर एल्स वी हेभ एरेन्ज एज वेल सेकेन्ड पेपर एरेन्ज गर्ने कारणले है तपाईँलाई थाहा भइसक्यो क्लास फर्मली स्टार्ट भएको छ रेगुलर 6:30 PM रेगुलर टाइम साथीहरू है त्यो तपाईँहरूलाई फर्स्ट पेपरलाई बेनिफिसियल हुँदैन फर्स्ट पेपरमा त हजुरले सेक्सन अफिसरको फर्स्ट पेपरमा त एकदम पढ्नुहुन्छ हजुर बेसिक कुरा छ यो भनेको एडभान्स छ त्यही भएर यसले तपाईँहरूलाई फर्स्ट पेपरमा हेल्प फर्स्ट पेपरको लागि फर्स्ट पेपरको लागि फर्स्ट 6 बजेबाट सुरु भएको छ र सेक्सन अफिसरको फर्स्ट पेपरको नयाँ क्लास के आइक्यू नयाँ सेसन भएको दैट एन्ड रिगार्डिङ रिटर्न पेपर सेकेन्ड थर्ड एन्ड फोर्थ जेनरल एडमिटको यो कम्पिटिसन एभाइलेबल जेनरल एडमिटको र मोफा स्पेसिफिक अब आजबाट फर्म क्लास पेपर 1 एन्ड फोर्थ मोफाको रेगुलर मोफा अलग है फर्स्ट पेपर सिलेबस मोस्ट प्रोबेबली अब वी आर टेकिङ सेसन प्रोबेबली 2 hours पर डे 2 घन्टाको एन्ड इट माइट टेक अराउन्ड 20 days लाग्छ टाइम धेरै डिटेल छ धेरै कुराहरू त्यसले टेक स्पेसिफिक यति टाइममा कुनै पनि क्लास टाइम अरू केही छ हजुरलाई सोध्नुपर्ने अरू केही छ यु क्यान डाइरेक्टली कन्ट्याक्ट नम्बर पनि यहाँ राखेको क्यान टेक्स्ट वाट्सएप डाइरेक्ट अरू है द्याट्स अल फर टुडे विल मिट on Sunday at same time 6:45 PM हो मन्डेदेखिको सेसन अब सबै 6:30 जति पनि साथीहरू क्लास यु क्यान कन्ट्याक्ट or you can message us. Okay, so that's all for today. Again on Sunday at 6:30 PM. Till then, have a very great time and keep preparing.